Good afternoon. My name is Isabella Carrillo, and I'm here at the 2017 Bio CEO and Investor Conference. I'm joined by Gail Cawkwell, the Chief Medical Officer at Purdue Pharma. Gail, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you just finished up a panel on pain management and moving beyond the use of opioids. And Purdue Pharma has historically been a company that's focused on pain. Can you talk to us a little bit about what Purdue Pharma is doing when it comes to responsible opioid prescribing?
Yep. I think one of the most important things we're doing right now is we've really challenged each and every employee to think about how we go about setting the right standard, going beyond what's expected for educating doctors on appropriate opioid use and appropriate prescribing. That means things like delinking compensation based on OxyContin from our sales reps. It means funding things like prescription drug monitoring program interfaces that will help doctors use those prescription drug monitoring programs more effectively to identify risk of overdose, but also risk of inappropriate use. It means funding things like law enforcement, educating doctors on how to find inappropriate use. So there's a lot of things we're doing, and I'm very proud of that work.
That's terrific. So at last year's Bio CEO and Investor Conference, Purdue Pharma's CEO Mark Timney talked a lot about diversifying away from pain. Can you tell us what the company is currently doing in terms of diversifying away from pain, as well as what's currently in the pain pipeline?
Yeah, sure. Now, diversifying within pain is one of those ways to address inappropriate opioid use by providing great alternatives. And we've invested in and are developing some very exciting medicines, things like NaV1.7, TRPV1 inhibitors, but also a TrkA inhibitor. It's a later stage product and it's very innovative, as well as a sigma-1 receptor antagonist. Now, Purdue is very knowledgeable and expert in pain, but we're also interested in and making great progress in moving beyond pain. Let me give you two examples. We are working with Eisai to develop a new sleep medicine, lemborexant, that we think will offer some distinct and meaningful advantages over older pain treatment, over older sleep treatments, excuse me. Additionally, we're developing, in partnership with a company called Execure, a very interesting program to treat psoriasis. And this is using spherical RNA technology to deliver anti-TNF right to a topical psoriasis plaque. And that RNA technology has just been so hard for people to develop, but we really think this spherical technology is going to offer a real promise for the future and a way for us to diversify even further.
So it sounds like the company is really focusing on diversifying within the pain space, away from pain, as well as trying to fund programs that are focused on responsible opioid prescribing. Are there any other strategic goals for 2017 for the company?
I think you've hit them all right on the target, and I would say that responsible opioid use, OxyContin, Hysingla, and Butrans, as well as our over-the-counter line of products, are still the basis of our company today. But for us to continue to be successful, we need to do that the right way, we need to diversify, and we're well on our way to doing just that.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much for joining us at the Buzz Center.
Thank you for having me.